Welcome to the Danger Zone, it's Ashley. My full disclaimer's down below. Everything in my video was found on a public domain. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Special thank you to Nikki. Honey, I appreciate everything you do for me. You're truly one of the sweetest. Now let me start off by saying this. I've noticed being attacked by these sugars, as they're called, comes in waves. Y'all really need to get a grip. People can have a difference of opinions. If you don't believe me, watch this.
A princess.
Right.
Like, you don't, what more do you want?
What more? When
Like,
will
if
be
she comes
enough
for-
for Meghan Markle?
Yeah, like if she comes for my Dorito auditions, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, that's right.
When did girls go from wanting to be a princess to an X-Men? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
They're waking up like, I don't want to be a princess. I want to have power.
Yeah, power that you never have to work ever again.
Yeah, that's right. That's a great
Like, hello.
5 lines on That's So Raven. Let's get her muscles working again. A little nice indie I'd put her, not even Sundance Telluride.
Yeah, something small. I think
Get
she's
the
going to be
interest
like
back.
Mr. Fantastic. Her arms are really long. You see that? They're like,
She's got freckles. You have long arms?
She can tie her shoes standing up.
A princess.
Right.
You don't, what more do you want?
What more? When
Like,
will
if
be
she comes
enough for
for
Meghan Markle?
Yeah, like.
It's quite alright not to agree when it comes to opinions. You don't have to shank everybody that disagrees with you. Better sharpen it up, you've got a lot to go after. Here's another one. Victoria Mather from Vanity Fair told MSNBC that Meghan Markle was 5 clicks from trailer trash. And I disagree with that. Now, believe it or not, I've been around a lot of trailer trash. And I'm here to tell you, Victoria, dial it back 7 clicks. Meghan's not good enough for trailer trash. I want to say a big thank you to my friend Windstream. I started digging around after she shared something with me. Not only did Kate receive a knife for Christmas from Meghan, what message do you think she was trying to convey? They say that Kate was completely freaked out over that. In fact, the entire royal family were a bit startled. Now, I found out something a little more. They said that Meghan was completely jealous of the children, always has been, accusing Kate of being a really crappy mother due to her having all those nannies look after the children. Little jabs she would take at these children, but the one she rode the hardest was Princess Charlotte, accusing her, this child, of nearly ruining her wedding. As a mother myself, I have 3 sons. If anyone dare talk ill about my children, all things ugly in me, they come out. Not only the knife incident, but also knowing how she felt about the children. They tried really hard to keep the kids away from Meghan. Nobody understood how deep this ran. I've always said if you wait long enough, the truth will always come out. Now, everybody's wondering, what's up with the Queen? Why is she allowing this? And before we go any further, I just want to say a big thank you to my friends Little Detective and Jay. I appreciate y'all so much. Jay is a British journalist. He's been on the job for 29 years. He works for 2 major publications. I have a sibling who's in journalism. That's how I met Jay. Now, I speak to Jay about twice a week. This morning I asked Jay, what's going on? I don't understand any of this. He told me that the Queen and Prince William had to sit down with the royal advisors, which they were advised. Give these people the red carpet treatment. If they made this a wonderful send-off for Harry, which it really has been, making sure to roll the red carpet out, especially for Meghan, giving her some sense of control, it'll absolutely cancel out all the negativity from Harry and Meghan, past, present, and future. The world needs to be a witness to the red carpet treatment. There's been no negativity towards them at all from the royal family. In fact, we've seen quite the opposite. The little bit of control that they've allowed Meghan to have during these events, such as wearing this red dress. Not only did she feel the need to have it red to match his suit, it was just as important to her to have the same fabric his suit was made from. Meghan felt like she needed to be equally as important as Harry during these final events. Now, how does that make her look to everybody who's watching. We all know this has been Harry's send-off, not hers. And by this being really for Harry, and she thinking it's for the both of them, she's been completely duped. What does it do? It intensifies her narcissistic behavior to all of us watching. When she arrived from behind that curtain, they say she took it all in, thinking that standing ovation was for her solely. Harry was extremely emotional. Jay said that she didn't try to comfort Harry in any way whatsoever. Once the standing ovation was long enough for her in her mind, tried plunking down in the seat. And I guess she noticed nobody else was sitting down. So catching herself, she stood back up. The entire time, see in her mind, that was for her. And she was so uninterested in what was going on that she fidgeted with everything from her bra to her hair. She was waiting for the after party, you see. I'm being told that she dominated all the conversations, mentioning Archie and his normal upbringing that she plans to give him. She went on to say, Harry has PTSD from spending his lifetime in front of a camera lens. I assume all of his dignity, his masculinity, is shoved way deep down in her Chanel bag. Since her dad's a lighting director and all, was it her idea to stick a light under that umbrella so the photographers could get good pictures? Would a loving spouse worried over their husband's PTSD do something like that? How insensitive. Now here's what a reporter said recently. Since Harry and Meghan seemed determined not to go quietly, they accidentally stumbled into an investiture that Prince Charles was holding at Buckingham Palace on Thursday. After visiting their office in the Master's Corridor, chose not to leave by their usual East Gallery route. Instead, they cut through the ballroom. Their guests were waiting for their honors. Harry and Meghan must have known what was going on, says a guest. Suddenly, the chatter was all about them. He ended it by saying, "Sounds familiar." So by the royal family giving some sense of control over to Meghan during this entire ordeal, they're just setting them up, giving them enough rope, and it's already started to backfire on them. And as far as Archie's concerned, I think they all know the truth. We don't hear Camilla and Charles request to spend time with Archie. They don't even mention him. Instead, we hear them mentioning this. A friend, quote unquote, is suffering in a bad marriage, stuck in a controlling atmosphere, full of domestic violence. So where do you think Harry and Meghan will be when all their nasty documentaries come out, like the one due out March 10th? And it's titled Meghan Markle, Escaping the Royal Family. I believe after all of this is said and done, she and Harry will be completely ruined as far as Hollywood's concerned. Just like Escaping the Royal Family documentary, where she paints the royal family as a bunch of racist bullies. After seeing how well they're being treated, who's gonna believe them? Just another brilliant, strategic move on the royal families. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed. And a big sweet thank you to my friend Shoshana. Appreciate you always being there.